It's a vacation, a staycation, or we going to Vegas. That sounds good. Who the fuck's idea was that? It's hot as hell. My mama done passed out already. No, ma'am. I'm scared of y'all already. The next person who asked me that shit getting slapped. Let's get into the real meat and potatoes. Hey y'all, it's your girl Kai and I'm back with another video. Okay, so hey y'all, it's Friday and I'm gonna try to get this video uploaded tonight if I move fast and I don't make too many mistakes while I'm recording, so editing is faster. But yeah, so before we get into it, you already know it's a story time, y'all's favorite segment on this channel. I'm back with it. I already recorded this story time. It was too all over the place, so I'm re-recording it right now. And yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop. That was a little corny. I'm cringing. Anyway, yeah, I'm already messing up. But let's get into the video. Today's story time is going to be about when I went to Vegas and got my nails done, and it was just a complete shit show. So another horror story, if you will. Every minor inconvenience, or every inconvenience, no matter how big or small, is going to be a horror story every time, because nah, you know what I mean? But yeah, so let's jump right into it. So the year is 2021. Okay, let me stop playing. So it's 2021. And the reason I was in Vegas was, y'all, we 1 minute in and my phone done cut off because I let it die on accident. It's not looking too good, but yeah. So I'm in Vegas for a business convention. My mom was a part of this business, or still is currently, but they do like annual trips to Vegas to like honor and give people recognition from the business who have accomplished certain goals, things like that. So at this point I had joined the business and like I was a part of it, but I wasn't really working at it. And I went with my mom because that's my girl, we besties, why not? So she asked me to go with her, we went. Boom, boom, boom. So you know, like normally anytime you go on a trip, you're like, oh, okay, let me get my hair done, lashes, brows, eye, the whole nine, nails done, toes done. This was just like your average trip, you know what I mean? Like all of the things needed to get done just like any other time, whether it's a vacation, a staycation, or we going to Vegas for a business trip. It doesn't matter. I don't discriminate. The things need to get done. There's a certain order of events and certain list of things that we have to take care of before we get on this trip, get on this road, get on this plane. Guess who didn't accomplish everything on their list? Me. Yeah. So I went to Vegas with my nails done, yes, but my toes were not done. And if you know me, then you know that I don't really mind not having my nails done. Look, right now they're not done. They haven't been done for a very, very, very long time actually, because my nail tech stays in another city and I just haven't got them done respectfully for months. And I'm not pressed to get them done, but these toes, if nothing else is done, these toes have to be done, and something has to be done to this head. Like I don't care. So yeah, I didn't have my toes done, which is unlike me, but you know, not completely out of left field, it happens. So when I got to Vegas, I needed to have my toes done. And let me tell you why I needed to get them done while I was in Vegas and why I couldn't just wait. So the trip itself was like a little weekend trip. It was no longer than 3 days, no longer than 4 days, 3 nights. So it could have been 3 days, 2 nights, or 4 days, 3 nights. I'm not really sure. I don't remember that much of the details, but we were there for like a little bit of the weekend kind of thing. We caught a plane to Vegas and caught a plane back home. Boom. So yeah, I could have very well waited, except I couldn't, because the way it worked was during the day you would go to the business, like where they were doing a little seminar thing at. It was kind of like this arena style place. It was like a stage. It was like stacks of chairs. Like, y'all know, if y'all have ever been to a place kind of like that. I don't really know how to describe it any better than that, but that's the kind of place that we were at. They had like a concert every day. Basically, the business owners, it was like 4 of them, 2 married couples. They would come up, they would speak about the business, give little jewels, little nuggets to the everybody in there, words of encouragement, motivation, that kind of thing. And then they will also showcase new products that were only available to the people who came to the convention, that kind of thing. And just give them like stuff to look forward to in the future for the business. Boom, boom, boom. You know, bullshit, y'all don't care, I get it. So that would happen like during the day, like in the morning. It would start around like 9. You have to be there. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but that's what you're there for. You go there, and then like afterwards, you can go rendezvous, you can go explore, you can go get drunk, you can scratch your ass, you can do whatever you want to your heart's content. Do whatever you please. So a lot of people who were like vets in the game, or like had already gotten a lot of recognition, or had like gotten to certain levels of like seniority. Senior. I don't know, y'all. Who had been in the game for a minute and like had been racking up, like who had been ranking up because they had been doing so well. They would host like different events. So my mom's team that like she worked directly with, they were like, oh, we're gonna go to this event, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So a lot of the events were like day parties kind of thing, or like a night celebration party, that kind of thing, for people of like certain groups, not the whole entire business, because it was a plethora of people. But yeah, so I went to one event. It was like a Denim and Diamonds event. We went, I had on sneakers. I didn't need my toes done. This, I'm saying all this because it makes sense. I didn't have to have my toes done for like the morning when we went to the event, to like when we went to the business speech in the morning. I did not have to have my toes done. Gosh, it's hard to talk right now. And the day parties and night parties, I did not have to have my toes done. It was fine. I put on a bathing suit one time thinking I was going to get in the pool with my mom. We didn't end up getting in. So I didn't need my toes done for the pool even. But y'all, the business hosted a gala, however you want to say it. A little get dressed in your formalist fancy clothing and come out. That kind of thing. So for the gala, guess who packed heels? Guess who also didn't have their toes done? Guess who's going to have their toes out in the heels? Yeah, me. So guess who needs their toes done for the gala? Me. Okay, so now that we have all the background information out the way, let's get into the real meat and potatoes. So the day of the gala comes. I don't think it was a day. I think it was the day of. I think that makes it even worse. It was either the day of or the day before, but I think it was the day of, because like after the business meeting, we didn't really have anything to do. We had a lot of downtime. So my mom was like, if you want to get your toes done, you need to find a place for us to go so you can go ahead and get them done now while we got a lot of time. So we're looking up places on Google Maps. By we, I mean me. We're looking up places and looking up nail salons near me, like I do any other time I need to find somewhere that's near me. And I'm not finding nail salons. I'm seeing saloons, but they're hair salons. And like, that's not going to benefit me in any way right now. Like, I can't do nothing with a hair salon. My hair is already done. I need these toes done. That's what I need. So I finally, after endless scrolling, which probably was only like 5 minutes, I find a nail salon. And me and my mom had been walking everywhere because Lyfts and Ubers, share rides in general, were just, prices was way too damn high, for one. For two, we're in Vegas. Let's walk the strip. Let's explore while we're here. Get our money's worth out of this trip. And for three, nah, that's really it. So, we're like, okay, it's on the strip, but it's like way far down on the strip. I don't know how many of y'all are like familiar with Vegas, have ever been to Vegas, or like experienced it. Maybe you've seen it in movies, but like the strip goes down really long, and I don't even think we saw it all, but where we had to walk was like 15 minutes from where we were at. 15 too close to 20 for me. Respectfully, that just sound like 20 minutes. But it was 15 minutes, and we walked pretty fast. We both have long legs, so we could make like a 15-minute walk, 10-12 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, not that big of a difference, but still a little difference. And we weren't getting a share ride anyway, so guess who didn't have a choice but to walk? Us. So we're like, okay, let's go ahead and go now. They're open. Okay, cool. So I pull up on the maps, and we're following like the walking directions to go to it. Mind you, it's hot as hell. No exaggeration. It's like, no, that's probably an exaggeration. But it's hot as hell, y'all. As hot as I've ever been. That was it. Like, that was it. And I'm from Florida, so I know heat. But it was hot. It was hot. They should just put us in a damn desert. Hell, I know we right next to it, but it was too close to comfort for me. But yeah, so we're walking. It's hot as hell. My mama done passed out already on day 1 when we got here. So now I'm like, I'm hot. I'm looking at her, making sure you hydrated. We good? Like, she got, like, come on now. So we're walking. We get there after a while, and the nail salon was inside of a hotel. Now, let me backtrack a little bit and give y'all a little even more background. So when I came to Vegas and I knew my toes weren't done from the jump, I didn't intentionally wait until the day of the gala to go get my toes done. My original plan was, okay, since I didn't get my toes done before we left because I ran out of time and it just was in the cards, I'm going to go to a dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and I'm going to grab some polish. I'm going to polish my toes myself while we have downtime. That way they could just dry in peace. I don't have to mess them up, and I don't have to worry about going to get service or spending any extra money other than the money I spent on the polish at the dollar store. Sounds like a plan, right? It sounds good. But y'all, the execution part was a 0 out of 10 because not only are we staying on the strip, but I don't see a dollar store. I don't even see a regular store, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know, like, where the houses, the neighborhoods, the school zones, the school buses. I don't know where, like, people who live in Vegas were at. But they weren't nowhere near where we was at because it wasn't a dollar store. It wasn't a plaza with a nail salon in it. Why is the nail salon way, 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 way down the street? Blocks and blocks and blocks. And it's inside the basement of this hotel. Like, why do y'all have this set up like this? I'm used to, maybe it's country, I don't know. I'm used to that kind of stuff where the nail salon in the same plaza with the Publix or with the City Trends. It's in the same plaza. It's somewhere around the corner somewhere. It's across the street from the Wendy's. The dollar store is around the corner. Like, I wasn't ready for this. So when we got there and we didn't see like, oh, a dollar store or anything like that, we were like, okay, so that plan was definitely a fail. So yeah, now let's bring it back to, we get to the nail salon. So we get to the hotel where the nail salon is at, because in Vegas, or on the strip at least, everything is inside of a building. Like, every establishment is inside of a building with other establishments. Like, you can't just open the door and walk into, oh, okay, I'm in the nail salon, or, oh, okay, I'm opening this door and I'm going to the ice cream parlor. No, you're going to open this door. You're in the building with all the ice cream parlors and the shoe stores and everything else. Kind of like a mall, but like not that fancy, but like everything. Look, if you know, you know. Look, okay, cool. So we go to the hotel. We're asking people like, hey, where's the nail salon? We're here for whatever the name of the nail salon is. Point us in the right direction, please. So they're like, oh yeah, you're just gonna go to the right, go to the left, make a U-turn. Mind you, when we walked in through the casino. They got casinos out the ass though, I can tell you that. They don't have no corners, they don't have no corner stores, no dollar stores, but they gonna have a casino. They gonna have a casino, but it's Vegas, that's expected, right? We did a little gambling while we was out there, but that's neither here nor there anyway. So we go around the corner, down the steps, down the street, and we find the nail salon. We go in, and when you go in, there's like a little front place where you could like talk to the people, a little receptionist, if you will. It wasn't a fancy establishment. Let me say that now. It wasn't set up like the nail salons I'm used to. I can tell you that. Like, you know, they normally have like, oh, the pedicure chairs and bows and stuff. Then they got the nails right here. They got the polished wall laid out. It wasn't like that. It wasn't given official. It wasn't given like that. It was like on this side, there was like hair stations, maybe like 2, 3. Over here, they had like tables with like these little stand divider things doing makeup and stuff. And there was like 2-3 tables like along that way that had the nails. So I'm going, I'm instantly like, oh, we've been flim-flam, we've been bamboozled, because where are the nail salon people at? Because this lady's over here playing in her hair. She's over here, this white lady's over here doing this black lady's makeup with white people's foundation. I'm scared of y'all already, first of all. Second of all, why did you lie on Google Maps, not Google Maps, on Apple Maps and say that this was a nail salon when it's not? This is a lie. So the lady's like, oh, what are you here for? I'm like, oh, I was coming to get my toes done, da 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 da. And she's like, oh, okay, da 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 da. So she was like, do you want gel? And so I told her like, yes, I want it. Or no, she asked me like, what do I want? I'm like, I want a polish change on my toes and I want it with gel polish. She's like, okay, that's going to be blah, 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 my amount. So, just like I'm not used to their setup, their feng shui, or their establishment, I'm not used to their prices. I'm sorry. I came here prepared to spend no more than $40. And that's a stretch, because when I normally go get my stuff done, the best of the best, where like my hometown, is $28. Exactly $28. And I always tip on $5 because, you know, I'm nice like that. But here, where my college town where I stay at, you spending a good maybe $35. $35 is like the max, bro. I've never spent more than $35, but you know, $40 because I'm nice. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spend like $40 when I go in here, blah, blah, blah. That's just what it is. What? This lady said, okay, it's gonna be, she said something like 50. Something like 50. So we won't say 50. Okay, you know, it's gonna be $50. I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna be like, what do you mean? Give me a price breakdown, because obviously that's just y'all price. Look, we're here now. We done trucked all the way here. We're sweating. We're hot. Look, we didn't come all the way here for nothing. Let's just do the toes, man. Like, whatever. So I told her I want the gel. She was like, okay, well, a polish change is like, what she said was like, a polish change is like 50. If you want the gel, it's gonna be an additional 10, 18, something crazy. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want the gel then. That's exactly what I said, because no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I do not want the gel. No, thank you. I'll just let them, I'll blow on them if I have to, but I'm not paying $70. Is wow. That's wow. And it gets wilder. So she's like, okay, wait right here. The lady's gonna come and come get you when she's ready. Cool. The lady comes to get me when she's ready. First of all, we go to sit in the waiting chairs. The chair is broken. It is broken. The chair is broken. So we gotta sit in another chair. You didn't tell us the chair was broken until after we sat in it and broke our bone behinds. Now you're like, oh yeah, the chair's broken. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, my ass. But okay, cool. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. So the lady comes, we go over there. She's like, oh, you can come too, to my mom. So she comes over there with us. We go sit down. But I'm telling her, yeah, I just want to polish. She's like, okay, what color do you want? No pamphlets, not pamphlets, but no ring chain with the color choices on there. Like, y'all know when y'all go, they give you the little all the choices. You flip through them with 3D nails so you can see what the polish look like and the number. They didn't have that. So I'm like, But I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I'm not getting gel though. But where's the polished wall for me to go pick out my regular polish? Like, it's too many pieces missing to this puzzle. But I digress. I'm not gonna complain too much. You know, I just want white anyway. So that should be easy. So I'm like, oh, I just want white polish on my toes, blah, 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 blah. She's like, okay, mind you, they're like talking amongst each other as coworkers do. And whole time, my attention is on this black lady sitting in this chair getting her makeup done by this white woman who doesn't know how to color match foundation or concealer correctly. And I'm no makeup guru, no makeup gal. Look at my eyebrows. They look cute though. So I know a little something. I watch TikTok. But I know when colors don't match. And that it was given mostly ghostly, who let the ghost out. But we're gonna get there. So I'm telling the lady like, yeah, I want white polish, da, da, da. She sits down and she's I take off my shoes or whatever. I pull my feet out, boom, boom, boom. Mind you, I wore sneakers there because I was prepared to get gel polish. You know, gel, you don't have to wait for it to dry. It's automatically dry once you get done because it goes under that UV. It hardens up. So I'm like I normally do when I'm back home, if I just go to the nail salon on a whim and I don't have on slides, I just take my socks and my shoes off. Feet still smell good. Get my soles done and put them back on. Go home and nothing's wrong. But no, because the gel was $85,000 extra, now I don't wear the wrong shoes now. Whatever. So I'm like, yeah, she's looking at my toes, and she goes to like fondle with the stuff that's like in front of her. She's like, okay, you want white polish, blah 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 blah. This lady gets up and goes in the back room to get the white polish. Nothing wrong with that, right? She goes in to get the white polish. She grabs two. She has two in her hands, like she holding them like this. That's important, because as she's digging through the thing in the little closet room that she went in, she's grabbing them. You see her pick them up, and she's like holding the door with her leg. So she's like keeping the leg back while she bending over to get the stuff so the door don't close. Grab the stuff, and then she turns to walk out. She walks out. Polish A drops and shatters across the floor, y'all. This polish scattered, fled the scene. The polish dropped and broke. Now, I done dropped a couple of polishes in my day, and that's never happened, bro. Maybe I was on carpet when it happened, so I just don't remember it correctly. But like, she dropped that shit hard as hell because it broke. And she was like, God damn it. And it like, she was like, these are my favorite pants too. She ain't had no country accent, but you know, I just love white woman country accent. She's like, these are my favorite pants too. I'm looking at her pants like, I don't see polish on your pants. She on like some purple little, you know, the little pants that the middle-aged white women wear, that little capri, calf links, yeah, folded at the bottom. She got them on, and I'm like, I don't even see no stuff on my pants. She's like, God damn it, I just got these things on my new pants. I wore my new pants today, and then she's like, this happens all the time. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm right over there. Just give me a minute. So I'm like, okay. And I look at my mom, and I look at my mom, and I turn back around because she just as ignorant as I am. We're about to be cackling this lady's face. So we're texting each other back and forth about it, which I don't think I have the messages anymore. I don't got a new phone since then, but I don't know. I'll check and see. But I'm like, no, ma'am. Like, this is a mess. We're texting about that. We're texting about the lady makeup because, like, what is going on here? Like, this is a shit show. But so she drops the polish. A black lady comes out from the back. The first black lady I've seen that works there. She comes out the back, and she's the waxer eyebrow lady girl. So she comes out. She's like, oh, let me help you. So she grabbing the stuff. She trying to clean up, and she's like, this will happen again. Like, they're talking about it as if this happens all the time. So now the question becomes, why would you wear your favorite pants to work if you know you got butterfingers? You do this all the time. Stop wearing your favorite pants to work. You did it to yourself. Now you're mad, cussing and fussing. But whatever. So she over there, she's sitting in the chair at the little hand nail station. She got her leg crossed over, and she just scrubbing. So now I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, whatever. So she gets done. She grabs the second polish B that she didn't drop, and she comes back over. The black lady cleaned up majority of the mess, I guess. Oh no, she got up and then she cleaned up like the rest, and then she came back over. So she came over, sat down, and she's like, pulling out the polish and twisting the top off and like dipping it like she's about to start polishing my toes. I said, oh, can you cut them down a little bit? Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that this lady said I could, but it's going to be an additional $10 if you're okay with that? Why the fuck would I be okay with that? Why is it a la carte? Why is everything in here a la carte? You can't get a polish change. You can't get a polish change without spending $50. You can't get gel without spending $20. Additional $20. You can't get your toes cut down without spending $10. It's $1 a toe to cut my shit down is crazy. That's OD. That's OD. I don't care. Charge however you want for gel. I'm not getting that shit anyway. But to cut me down, you can't even make me even. You can't even make me even. I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that. So I'm like, $10, and she was like, yeah. And she's like, we had a lady come in here one time. Her toenails were grown all the way up under the pads of her toes, and we told her that it was $10, and she just walked out of here like that. So you don't think that you're the problem? Maybe stop charging people $10 extra. She probably ain't have it. If her toes was growing under her toes, her toenails was growing under her toes, and y'all let her walk out of here like that. They got your name on that work. That's embarrassing. Change it. So I'm like, oh, well, then never mind. Because in my head, I'm like, I'll just go home and file these bitches down. Like, I don't have bear claws, but like, I just want them to be a little more clean cut, a little more crisp, a little more cute. But $10 is wild. Like, I'm already spending $50, and I'm not even getting jail. Like, this is. Sorry, my best friend texted me. Anyway, I'm like, what? So whatever. I'm like, oh, never mind. Da, da, da. Y'all, she not cuticling. She not sculpting the size of the toes. She not doing nothing. Anytime I go to a normal nail salon, they get in the size of the toes, up under the toenails. They cut you down. Do you want to cut down? They ask you that. I say yes, I do want to cut down. They cut me down. It's not a la carte. Everything's not a la carte. I can't ask you to buff my toes, scruff my toes, file them, nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, I have gel polish on my toes, because I needed a polish change. A polish change. The polish change is already $45.50. So when I tell you I needed them changed, then you should already assume there's already polish on there, right? I think that just come with it. I shouldn't have to explain that shit. I'm like, I need a polish change. I get over there, she's like, oh, did you have gel on here before? Trying to get the polish on my toes with the what's it called? Polish remover. I'm like, yeah, I had gel on here before. She's like, are you getting gel? No, ma'am, I'm not getting gel. The next person who asked me that shit getting slapped. Crazy. Think I would pay $20 for some gel polish. I'm not doing it. So she's like, oh, so you had gel on your toes? I'm like, yeah. She's gonna be like, you know it's gonna be an extra $5 to take it off. Who the fuck's idea was that? Who said that? You said that? Who said that? Like, who said that? Whose idea was that? Polish change. Why do y'all have it called a polish change if you're not gonna change me out from the last thing I had to the new thing? That's literally what change is. So I'm like, okay, because what I'm supposed to do? Say no, and then you just put it on top of my already bulky gel nail polish? I should have just took my dignity and got the hell on. But I didn't want to be the gala looking patchy. So I bit the bullet. I'm gonna pay the $50, $55, whatever, bro. At this point, fuck it. So she takes the polish off. She's taking off, like, normally if you got on gel polish, they'll do the little drill thing and, like, you know, drill it off. Cool. She doing it mad hard. I'm talking about mad hard. I'm not from New York. She doing it hard as hell. You hear me? She doing it hard as hell. Like, you know when you get the drilling in one spot, that shit start to burn, like they about to start a fire? Yeah. Watch out. I'm like, she's talking about, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. No, bitch, you have an attitude because I wasn't paid $10 for you to cut my fucking toes down. Like, you right in the danger zone. It could be over with just that quick. Don't have no attitude. Just do my service so I can leave. I already don't want to be here. You're messing her makeup up. This lady that she's doing that makeup, not the lady who do my toes. The other girl who's doing the lady makeup, the lady talking about, yes, I'm going to be in this wedding, da 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 da. At first I thought she was the bride, and I'm like, nah, this is crazy. But you know, it's Vegas. Things that happen in Vegas, people get married on a whim. It just happens. So she's like, I'm gonna go be in this wedding. So like, she's part of the wedding party. She's going to show up looking like the fucking, like she went to a fucking costume party, and she's the ghost, because the lady's doing her makeup. The black lady, when she came out, she come in, she was like, oh girl, you look good. As a black woman, why would you lie to another black woman for no reason? Unprovoked. You could have just walked about your business. You didn't have to say nothing. Trying to make your coworker feel good, and that's why she's gonna continue fucking people up, because she's getting false reviews from people like you. Just tell this lady she's doing a bad job, or don't say nothing, and then when she leave, be like, girl, look, let me show you a little something about how us black folk do. See this color? The foundation needs to be this color. You see this color? The foundation needs to be this color. You feel me? Like, you on the wrong track. Give her some tips or tricks. Don't tell her she's doing good so she continue fucking people up, take people money. This is blind robbery. And the lady's like, she's doing her makeup in front of a mirror. So the lady's not saying nothing. You just as bad as everybody else. Hell. And I gotta sit here and watch this. So I'm just like, ready to go. So boom. Let me hurry up because I just ran out of stories. Like I normally do, but let's get to it. So the lady polishes my toes. I don't like them. They don't look clean enough. They don't look cute. They don't look like they were done with love. I'm not feeling it. I'm not fucking with it. So the lady Finishes my toes. She's like, okay. She sprays on, like, y'all know that spray that you get when you do your toes at the house with your cousins on sleepover. Y'all get the fast dry spray. She got the candy that she shake it up. She sprayed on my toes. If the quality changes because I'm using my old phone now because I ran out of storage. Anyways, we get to the last bit of the story, so it don't matter. But so the lady freeze dry. She do the fast dry spray on my toes, and she tells me to sit under the little thing to dry my toes. So I sit under there for a little bit, and then it's like 2-3 minutes, too damn long, and I'm like, all right, ma, like, we can go ahead and go. Mind you, they paid. My mom actually ended up paying for my toes for me, which God bless her heart, because we love a generous queen. Because damn, I didn't come here prepared to spend that much anyway. So shouts out to my mom because she a real one. But she ended up paying for my toes. And then we left. Mind you, we walked there. I didn't get gel. It's hot as fuck. Hot as hell. And we have to walk back. I'm carrying my shoes with my socks in them. My mama like, oh, do you want my shoes? I'm like, no, ma'am. Like, I can't do nothing. I think she wore sneakers too, so I don't even think she asked me that. But that's something she would say though. That's something she would say. She has a style because she just real like that. But anyway, so we just walk in and we'll have to walk all the way back in the heat to the hotel. I have fresh polish on my toes, fresh white polish on my toes, wet, carrying my shoes in my hand, and I'm wearing the slides that they give you at the nail salon because I wore sneakers there. Yeah, just a recipe for fucking disaster. So we trek all the way back to the hotel, right? Trek all the way back. I'm like, my toes should be somewhat dry by the time we get back because it's hot outside. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the heat is gonna dry my toes. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But I got there, I tap. You know the little test tap you do? So you don't leave no dent. Left a dent. It was still wet and it was fucked up. I was like, we just wasted fucking money, bro. Like, that was a waste of money, a waste of experience, and we just got robbed. Like, I don't appreciate that at all. That's why it was a horror story. That's why I'm never getting my nails done, toes done, hair done, makeup done in Vegas ever again. Unless it's by somebody who I know gonna do me right because they did me wrong. That's the story I'm sticking to it, period. But yeah, that's all I got for this story. I hope y'all loved it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're new here, I hope you loved it. I hope you want to join us. I hope you subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you're returning, you know I rock with you. You know I love you. You already know the story. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and subscribe too, because you already know what's going on. I should have to tell you that. But yeah, it's free to support me, and I will support you too anyway. So just do me a solid. We on the road to 1K. Let's speed it up. Thank you. Love y'all.
And that's the